Good morning, people. Seasiders TV back at it again, and it's the day following Bradford Park Avenue at home. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get into it, and let's maybe talk about Brid Town's, let's say, bluntness up front, and is it becoming a bit of a problem? I'll see you at the other side of this. It's Wednesday, folks. It's the day after we played Bradford Park Avenue down Queensgate in what was a 1-0 defeat for Brid. And yeah, we just need to talk about our performance because, again, Brid failed to score a goal at home again. And it's a trend now, isn't it? It's one of those things where it's like you're almost turning up to games and expecting them not to score. You kind of, well, it'd be a bit of a treat, wouldn't it, if they scored a goal? It's like, I'll take you back to when Eddie Costello did the post-match interview. I think it was Belper. Don't quote that though, but I think it was Belper. Not long before he departed the club, but he said then, like, these players won't shoot. They get into the 18-yard box and there's no shots going in. We're not testing the keeper, etc. And we brought in quite a few players since then, and still doesn't seem to be changing. Nathan Dyer had an effort yesterday. Yeah, they're hard to even think of, aren't they? It's hard to bring them to thought. Josh Barrett, I think, had an header, which I think was probably Brid's best chance. But yeah, shout out to Josh Barrett. I thought he was a real bright spark of yesterday's performance. He was getting himself all over the pitch, really getting stuck in, put a real shift in, and you kind of expect that from Josh now. He is one of those players that does drag Brid up the pitch, ever dependable. So yeah, shout out Josh Barrett. I thought he was great yesterday. And one thing that we are here on this channel is fair. If we're one thing, we are fair. And I gave Seb Malkowski, well, I talked about how poor he was in the previous game. No, it wasn't how poor he was. It was, I just highlighted the two mistakes that he made and the indiscipline which put his team in a bad spot, which is fair enough, right? You got to say those things. And you don't want to really, as a fan channel, you don't want to say those things. But tonight, unreal. It is not an overstatement to say that unless Brid had a keeper on form, having a good night like Seb was tonight, could have been 3s and 4s. Bradford Park Avenue, when they get into the final third of the pitch, for me, they kind of, I don't know if they had set patterns of play, but you won't be surprised if they were. They seemed to be on the same page, knew where each other was going. There was that kind of chemistry there that you probably get with players that have played together for a while. Now, I don't even know if they have. They could have had a similar situation to Brid, because I know they got rid of a manager, so they might have had a lot of players go out and a lot of players come in, but they did look well drilled, creating chances, not scared of a shot. And I thought there was good value for the win yesterday. I would have said that Brid probably was unlucky not to get a point if we tried doing something in the fact. Well, it's not like they're not trying to do something. Everything's breaking down in that final third. There's there's not many players that you would say have got like a natural eye for a goal. You've got Kula, you know he can score. Daniel, unfortunately, he's injured and on holiday. But if you take them two out of it, with Sam Leverett maybe from set pieces, take them two and Sam out of set pieces, and you're struggling to really think where are these goals coming from. So yeah, it's one of those. It is becoming a bit of a worry now, isn't it? You could see Danny was visibly frustrated. I've watched some highlights. I saw Dom's video where his camera cut out, but you still get to see some good highlights there. And what you'll notice is if you watch them, and I'll probably link the video, Dom's video, in the description. So go check him out, go subscribe to him, because they are really good, high quality videos, doing a great job. But see Kula, I'm not going to stand up, but he's doing this, right? He's pointing, he's saying, put the ball there for me. I saw him do that at the opposite end of the pitch when Brid were attacking towards the town bar in the second half, and he's doing that again. And to be fair to him, he was in space. He found some space. He's lost his man. He's pointing down, like he's pointing to his feet. Look, I've got room. I've got space. The ball never goes into him, and you could see he's getting visibly frustrated with that as well. So he's making the movements to put himself in the positions where he can get a shot off. The ball's not getting to him. So yeah, you just want to see a bit of chemistry building now between those players at the top end of the pitch. Now you want to see some understanding, some kind of I can't even say that word. You're gonna have to bear with me on this. Anticipatory movement, understanding between two players that have played together a lot. You want to see that now. Genuinely, I'm struggling to think of a goal that I've seen from open play since and I've been to every single home game, and I'm struggling. Now there might have been one, but I'm just remembering penalties now at this point. Like where we've got our wins is just from penalties, and it is a worry. Defensively, giving up one goal to Bradford Park Avenue is not too bad. It's not. I mean, they could have had more, but mentality-wise, they're going out there and putting a shift in. There's not a lack of effort there. The effort's there. So they're going out there and grafting for the manager. The frustration is that they're not seeing any fruits of the labour. They're just not getting into positions where they can play that final ball. And the final ball's the hardest ball, right? Apart from putting it into the net, the final ball's always the hardest ball, but they're not putting it where it needs to be at the minute. And that's worrying. And you could see Danny was visibly frustrated with that. But we go again. Right. Great turnout. I thought the turnout was fantastic last night. I think those young lads down in the main stand with the drum, I think those guys are doing great. The atmosphere is nice. Like it's only a few kids, but they make a big difference. So yeah, that's great from them. There's a lot of positives to take. Early in the season, that could have been a battering. It wasn't. So there is positives to take from that. But Brid needs to start finding the back of that net, and they need to start doing it quickly. I know Danny mentioned in his post-match interview that we're bringing another forward in. Good. It needs to happen, doesn't it? Can't win games of football if you don't score goals. So the talent's there. Hopefully, it's just a bit of chemistry thing. We go again. Positives to take. Keep getting behind the boys. Keep getting down. I do see this turning round. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Get in the comments as well. Anyone, if Dom, Mike, whatever, just get in the comments, put something in there, slap a like on this video. And I'll put Dom's channel in the description. So get over to his and give that a subscribe as well. Right, that's been Seasiders TV. Until next time, peace.